Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing our Baldur's Gate playthrough. I believe this is episode 4. As you can see, the door is still taking no acid damage. We left off having, just basically finished the main intro to the game with the goblins attacking this, druid grove up here, and we had just grabbed withers. So we're going to continue. We just came off a long rest, so we're good on resources. Let's come up here. I usually use Asterion for this up here, and we have him with us. These glitch all the time since the newest update for me, where I have to search for them on controller in order to actually be able to use them. But today we're going to try to get as much done as we can, because last episode was just conversation after conversation. Is Asterion up here? No, everyone's still coming up the wall. Come on, guys. Nothing over here, right? No. Alright, let's go up. I think it's the next tier up. Occasionally Raphael loads up here. I don't think we're at that point yet, but this is important to come up here for. I mean, we have Lae'zel with guidance, but it's still always good to have the extra sources of it. Oh good, someone actually perceived this. Asterion? He was the straggler. Perfect timing. I hate when I go back to someone and they're on the stairs or whatever. This isn't super important to grab, but it's nice to have. What else was there? Yeah, we're going to try to get as much done as we can today. See if we can't get to level 4. That might be a bit of a stretch. On honor mode, you'll level up a little slower than normal. Look at him. He's like, oh, shiny thing. I think I want that. Yeah, we'll do the rogue. This is why I usually use him. He's kind of the best one for this, unless you're like a druid and have animals speak on, then it's pretty solid. Dude, how'd you miss that? It was a 15, you have like 40 billion bonuses. He has plus 5, 6, 7, and then guidance. So he really needed to roll you needed to roll like a 10, dude. It's not that hard. Oh nice, we got inspiration from it at least, even though I had to use one. If you fail it, I think you take damage. Yeah, that pouch is important, and there's a little bit of loot up here. And it's a really nice view. You can see their camp back there. Everyone's coming up the ladder, so I'm just gonna jump down. But yeah, let's go grab our first fight. Alright, we're gonna do in here first, just because it's fairly easy. It's easy to get advantage and sneak up on them. I usually go into turn-based mode here, and then we're just gonna rogue dash up to go deactivate this. They usually don't see us. It's also good practice to pick up that oil barrel that he just passed, because they will explode it if we miss our sneak. You go down, you come over here. We'll leave Asterion back there, so hopefully they don't see him when we initiate combat. Yeah, we'll definitely pick this up. The amount of times they've exploded this on my back line has been ridiculous. Yeah, we'll just sneak attack you, I think. Or, actually, no, let's toss him off the edge so we can just rain fury down upon them. I know it's probably not good practice to start things off with throwing. Oh, okay. Dude, you're already in the air. Don't have a conversation with me. Yeah, see, he's down there. Alright, Asterion. I guess I shouldn't be surprised they saw you. I think I moved you up too far. Oh, we don't have advantage on them. I'm so used to having an assassin. I always do him assassin, so that way he just, gets that extra initiative, can't be surprised, and has advantage on things that haven't taken their turns yet. It does a lot for us. I can see the door is still taking no acid damage. I wonder how long that'll hold up for. I'll actually have to pay attention to that. Yeah, let's just jump down here, just because this is a ranged character, so they should try to run from us and we'll get an opportunity attack. Let's get Will away from them because they always attack us with acid when they do get a turn, so the fewer characters they can target, the better. Of course, that was a miss. That sucks. Thanks, Will. Oh, we got frightened. Yeah, disengage, and then I think you're the one with the, yeah, acid. Yeah, just on Will, that's fine. Damn, that was decent damage. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Here comes Lae'zel. Oh, that's 8 HP. Yeah, 5 is better. We'll try to get rid of this guy. He is the chunkiest health out of everyone. I keep forgetting that she is a arcane archer now. I should be using her at range and not Asterion. To be fair though, like, then I would be the only melee character. I would be dying so fast. We need to like actually make a team here instead of just grabbing whoever works, but I'm gonna wait until we're a little higher level for that, when we actually like get class stuff. Until then I'm just gonna... I can't throw you because I'm frightened. Okay, we'll just... I should probably rage. I'm gonna keep forgetting to do that. I think I mentioned that in the last video. I need to get in the habit of using my bonus actions before my actions. I'm not shocked we missed there. We had disadvantage and only 40% chance. Alright. Will's redemption arc. Nice job, Will. And he got the bonus XP, so or HP, so we don't need to worry about that too much. No bonus actions. Okay. I do like the look of the giant Barbarian. Good miss. Alright. Can we take you down? Nice. And we will... Well, we'll just skip and he can sneak attack you. Yeah, we have advantage with high ground. I don't know why we didn't have it the first turn. Right, because we were on high ground. Maybe they were just... But even the closer ones, we still didn't have advantage on. Huh. Well, I'm just gonna loot everything. And we'll talk to this guy. We need to... Wait, no one has healing words, so we'll just throw a healing potion at him. Yeah, we'll just throw this. I guess I could try to hit both of us. I mean, everyone's at max HP, so it doesn't really matter. Hello, Findao.
Oh, thank you.
Findao?
I thought I was gonna die down here.
Definitely pronouncing that wrong. Yeah, why didn't the goblins kill you on sight? Seems like the kind of best option we would pick here. Yeah, I'll go with this.
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And
Well, thanks. Oh, nice. We got inspiration from that. Of course Will would give us inspiration. Alright. Hello. I did loot everything in that cave. Don't you worry about it. I just figured that'd be pretty boring to watch me walking around clicking on boxes and saying take all. Because I always take all. There's very few. Like, I'm starting to get kind of over encumbered. I'll be more careful about what I take. But leading up to it, nah. I want everything. I'm not sure whether we're going to be using the Illithid powers this playthrough. I feel like we should.
please, do you have any?
I just don't want to do the saving throw here for this conversation. Because I know me, I'm going to get upset if we fail it, but is what it is.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming chair.
Yeah, this creepy dude. Well, he's not creepy, he's just dying. He's just creepy because he has a tadpole in him.
Siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits.
I don't know how we convinced these two so feverishly that the absolute is great. Also, how is the dwarf their brother? If neither of them are dwarves. Is it more like adopted family-esque type situation? But yeah. I think he has a strong reaction to it. Whereas I think the sister, yeah, look, he's very upset. He falls to his knees. Where she's kind of just, oh my lord and savior, we have a mission.
Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you,
Like, is she just like delirious? Did
We were
he?
reporting to Edwin.
He can't be commanding them because they don't have tadpoles or the mark of the absolute,
Your
right?
sword, brother. Now!
Oh. Okay. Can I sneak attack? No. I don't understand why that doesn't... Well, okay, here we don't have the... Let's use this. Our one and only flame arrow on him because he's more health, and we'll get over here. Maybe I prefer to get a little ooh, pick up, yes. Yeah, I think that's far enough. I don't think they have any that big of an AoE. I don't think raging here is really going to be worth it. It's like 2 enemies. We'll just... Oh, nice. That was a lot of damage. And I'll think we'll leave it at that for Tav. Duke can do his throw thing. And we'll... Nice. I forget how much I've missed having a warlock on my team. I used to always have a warlock, and like the past 6 months I've just not had a warlock on my team. I should, I think I might actually just keep Will as a warlock during this playthrough and actually use him. I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of my least favorite character. He just comes off very, like...
The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its
His
experience.
charisma is supposed to be really high, but he comes off feeling very rehearsed and not super genuine. Like, Asterion feels a little bit more charismatic to me. Will's very prim, proper. He's a noble, so he's supposed to be. I understand. But it's just not a life I ever had to live, so it just kind of comes off feeling a little, just genuine, I guess. And also the fact that, like, well, you don't need to know his family history, but, like, it comes up, and for some reason it's a big thing in the conversation of, like, oh, how dare you. Also, we're going to speak to the owlbear. I don't have any way to speak to animals, though, and there is a speak to animals potion in here, which is super helpful. I feel like the devs 100% did this on purpose. And to unlock this chest, you just jump back here and hope that we pass a few checks. Namely, perception to see the note. Yes, perfect. And a religion. Wow, which I am actually shocked we passed. We only have 12 wisdom. That is actually really good. But you bring that over here, and then you have to go in and make your character read it out loud. That's the perfumed letter. Yeah, this. And then that should, break the spell on it, so then you could actually get into this chest. Which, the amulet in this chest is really good.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps
Hello, owlbear.
before you see it.
Look at how cute you are.
Its beaked face
Not menacing at all. They did a good job with the owlbears in this game, I think, with the design, with just how, like, beefy they look, and...
Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
She's like, I'm gonna eat you. Oh, no barbarian options?
It's
I will just go with the spear.
I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Point out that she's weakened. Ooh, barbarian option. Once I've plucked you, I'll have your cub for dessert, and we have advantage on it. She's like, I'll eat you, and Tav's like, no, I'll eat you, and then your cub for dessert. Oh wow, we got a nat 20 on that. That's actually very funny.
Brave. Stupid.
So far I've been very happy with the barbarian options in this game. They've been hysterical.
You can go, but you make one
Oh,
wrong step
Lae'zel's
and
of
I'll
course
rip you to
upset.
shreds.
Lae'zel, you're gonna get all of us killed with your need to murder everything, I swear. Oh, we're actually inspired from that. Hello, Scratch. While I have Speak with Animals, we're talking to you. Because I don't know when we're gonna get another potion like that again.
Keep moving,
Who's the
stranger.
best boy? Oh, so cute. I know, sad. I do feel bad for him. If there was a way to save his current courier, I would 100% take it. That's a rude barbarian option. I'm not taking that. I'm like, you want me to go nuts on you? No. He's cute. Well, that should be enough if we know more than one on guidance. Every time I don't need guidance to roll high, it rolls high, and every time I'm like, guidance, I need more than a 1, it always gives me a 1. Definitely worth using our inspiration for that conversation, though. We need scratch. Yeah, see, like, that's a rude barbarian option.
Interesting. The predator.
Yeah,
would
the
protect alone.
tail wag and the
Still,
ear tilt. So
you should go.
cute.
My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Yeah, injured's a word for it.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
You can come with me.
I won't leave him.
Well, here, follow
If it
my
comes to
scent.
that,
You good boy.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure shows up in camp pretty fast. So cute. Best doggo. I'm gonna head around. If you don't know, this is a shortcut. You just jump onto this rock and then you can jump across. We're going to use this to kind of get around to Joaquin's Rest. You do have to look out though, because if they don't have good strength, oh, I did not mean to jump. Yeah, they'll kind of get stuck and not realize they could jump over because it's rough ground and you have to go manually bring them over. Hello, Joaquin's Rest. Let's loot everything.
I hear shouting. Excellent.
Because there is this armor over here.
Strange place
And
to find
then, you know, the goblins have goblin things. So the way my friend has always taken me, I played Baldur's Gate first with her, is you go into that building on the left and you go upstairs and you get into the building from talking to the guy. But apparently you can just move this. This is how I've been doing it lately. Just gotta find a spot to move it to. There you go. And get a little more out of the way. And you can move those boxes around if you have low strength, but if you have high strength, you just jump up here. I always grab this painting. It's a nice painting. I like this painting. And then you can just come across this way. And this is yeah, the room this lady's in. Oh, we get a barbarian option. Wonder what the roll for it's gonna be. Oh, there is no roll. Oh, that's actually really nice. Hello,
Let's move quickly before the whole place
Counselor
collapses.
Floric. That's actually really nice. There's no roll. Very smoky in there. Because it's usually a pretty hard roll. I'll usually do this with like Lae'zel or Karlach. No, not Karlach. I never grabbed Karlach before this point. Is there a spot without... Oh, okay, we're distracting to the conversation.
By the living gods! I couldn't have asked for a finer savior. Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air.
Yeah, but honestly, that's not bad. You have no
A
burns.
new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Older Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manic and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke. On your
So I
command,
guess she's not a super powerful mage. Because I feel like if she was a powerful mage, she would have been able to protect him, you
the
know?
Drow have your father.
Yeah, we'll just go Will, I guess. Or no, we'll go Barbarian. Will? Yeah, we'll just leave it up to Will. Be like, yo, you're nobility. Could not tell at all by the way you flaunt yourself and talk. Mr.
Rescue
Superhero over here, the Blade.
Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Again, he's just not my favorite character. He's just so off-putting up front that I never really play with him. I feel like she wouldn't care.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll just accept it. She'd be
And
like,
the
yeah,
Grand
huh,
Duke
friend, I help
returns to the
friend.
city. He'll hail his only son, a hero. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Will, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So father said. I won't soon forget.
Oh, everything's still on fire around us. Okay, so now this is always a hard decision. I never grab the trident. I usually grab the staff, but I think we're going to go with the bow this time. Because I think we're going to give it to Lae'zel. Because Arcane Archer seems to, like, around level 6 kind of start falling off.
You and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully
Like, once you get your extra attack, I think we're going to multi-class into Ranger with her.
Grand Duke's son.
With that new Ranger that gets the Swarm Keeper, I think it's called. Oh, even Asterion's like, wow, he's powerful, dude. This is a good person to have on our side.
That means a lot.
Son of the most powerful nobility in the town or city.
Interesting to the drow. Even the houses of men's Oberanzen would have
I
less.
feel like he's not stupid because he does figure this out.
No, this is no drow plot. These absolute nutters.
He's like, there's no reason for the drow to take my dad, but the absolute, they have every reason to take him.
He could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The absolute has seized not just.
But yeah, so we might multi-class her into that, and then maybe pick up like Rogue Assassin or something. We should respec her to have more decks. We need someone with decks on our team consistently.
When I look into a mirror, I see two faces.
So then that would be a Warlock with Will, which we might multi-class him into a Shadow Sorcerer, because I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. I know you get lots of puppy dogs, and they go everywhere, and it becomes chaos, which could be, again, a lot of fun, especially mixed with like the Warlock seeing in the darkness and Eldritch Blast, plus meta magic. Alright, I'm gonna loot everything in here, and I'll see you guys back at Blighted Village. I have been told that there is some great Barbarian interaction here, and I'm very excited to actually see what that is.
Something is having a bit of fun.
Yeah, we're opening this door.
Let's leave them alone. I don't want to be.
No, Will, you don't understand. We are opening this door. Asterion approved. Will, not so much. I do always feel bad walking in on them. I'm laughing at your puny rotting. That's excellent. Yes, I want to roll this. Intimidation proficiency, that's fine. Oh, it's a 15. And we get advantage from thermology. If that's even how you pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nice. First try. I just start laughing at them. Oh. What even is that? Well, at least Taft's having the time of her life. That was great. Yep, 100% worth it. And we actually passed, so we don't have to kill them, which is awesome. I always feel bad killing them, like, you know. They're not enemies, they're just embarrassed. Anything good to loot in here? I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for party comp. I'm not sure what to go with the last one. One of my favorite combos is 6 monk, 6 cleric. Because it's so flexible. You could do so much. You can wear armor, you don't need armor. Plus it's kind of a way of giving a cleric extra attacks. They're both dependent on wisdom. I don't even bother with dex. Let's sneak attack this guy. It usually kills them outright. Perfect. Give me everything. So I might do that with Open Hand Monk. And talk to this guy. Open Hand Monk and Light Cleric. Because then we'd get Warding Flare, we could put Reverb and Orb Gear on everyone, or on them. Might use Shadowheart for it.
And I'll feed you a worm.
Or maybe even Karlach, because I do really like Karlach. She's my favorite.
That's what our birdie wanted. Release me this instant.
Which is weird because I've never romanced her. I've romanced almost everyone else. I haven't romanced Karlach, Halsin, or well.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Is there something better than this that we can use? Oh, Barbarian has an option here. Yeah, leave or die. let's hope we get this. Yeah, we got this. Guidance can roll a 1 this time and it's fine. Of course it rolled a 3. I'm telling you, it always does that.
A haggler, are ya? How about this? You live and pay me loads more.
I am actually shocked. Like, dude, I said run or die. And you're like, give me 5 gold. I'm like, at least it's a smaller sum.
You say that
Are you gonna
I
attack
can't
me if I
count?
say this? No.
I'll count how long it takes you to bleed out unless you pay.
Look how their hands are giant compared to their bodies. Sure, I'll pay the higher sum. 5 gold's not
Now
bad.
clear off.
Will you
If I
guys
see
leave
you
now?
here again, no price will
No, you're just telling me
save
never to
you.
come back here again. Well, let's talk to him again, even though he said not to. This is him, right? Goblin boss. Let me see your face. Yeah, that's you.
Back again? I gave my last bloody warning already. You got a death wish. I
Yeah,
reckon.
but, wait. He really just attacks you outright. Huh, was not expecting that. Oh, well, I think this works out better for us, because I think, I might be wrong, but I think he is the one with the really good axe for throwing. Nice. I love sneak attacks. I think... Ooh, Hellish Rebuke. Nice. Got the bonus XP. He gets a turn. I think he has a bomb. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. He's ended my honor mode runs before. Can I throw you off this cliff? No, I can't throw you off the cliff. Why can't I throw you off the cliff? I feel like I've seen other people pick up and walk with NPCs. I cannot figure out for the life of me how to do that. Yeah, I can't throw him any distance that would actually do any damage to him. Well, I guess I'll put you down. I should rage, to be fair. And I'm just gonna plain old attack you. We'll do, I guess, lacerate? Yeah, we'll do lacerate, I think. Because it does the same amount of damage as a regular attack. Plus the addition for bonus damage. Oh, nice, that just killed him outright.
I give up.
Oh no, got him low
Mercy,
enough.
Please. I know things. If you let me live, I'll make it worth your while. I promise.
The goblin's sniveling makes your blood boil.
What? I've never gotten this
Could
dialogue
give in to
before.
the rage and end the wicked little maggot
Is this because
in
I'm a
his
barbarian?
stomach.
Did my rage not
Perhaps he
end?
knows
Oh, he
something
looks
useful.
concerned. Yeah, dude, I'd be concerned.
Head aches as
You're
rage
literally
fights
begging for your life
against
to a
reason.
raging barbarian, lady. Wisdom, I think our wisdom sucks for this sort of thing. I mean, we do have 12. But I feel like she'd be more like, leave it to the reason to the reasonable, because I already went with the, we're not very reasonable people. What's my, roll on this? Oh, disadvantage. This is probably because I'm raging, I'm assuming then. Yeah, we'll leave reason to the reasonable, because we are, in fact, not reasonable right now. We are angry. He does. I think that is the axe. Let's go help up Asterion, and then we'll equip that. Where is it? Over here, right? Yeah. Oh, where's the tooltip? Come on. Yeah. So this axe weighs 9, which is significant. It's 3 times more than I think any other weapon in the game. The only 2 other weapons was the club that the ogre had and Act 3, the Steel Watcher's weapons. They're both heavier, but they're not equipable by people as of one of the more recent patches. And your thrown damage depends on the weight of the item. I went back to camp to switch out
Spare me a
Asterion,
moment,
and
if you please.
Will and Gale is
Something important to discuss.
screaming for food.
You see,
He needs to
I
eat
have
someone's
this
boots.
condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
I guess we'd ask if it could be cured.
No, it cannot be cured. And I assure you I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item.
Yeah, it's a very curious affliction. I could not figure out what it was when he first started talking about it, but
It's
having played through this game a few times, it makes sense. It is also a really pretty axe. Look at it. So detailed. And it's like golden. Sure, we'd just be happy to help. She's like, friend, help? Yes. We've already established that is her personality. And apparently we leave reason to the unreasonable. Or reason to the reasonable, because we are in fact unreasonable.
You're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Yeah, you can have it.
Give me a suitable artifact.
He's complaining because I might have accidentally backed out and had to go back in. It's like the option again, and he started freaking the fuck out. He's like, give me my food before I explode.
My lady, I bow to your
Of course, sir. Alright, let's swap you and Shadowheart in. And we have buffs now because we have Gale. Give me Longstrider is excellent. I did have to level them up. I can always feel when I don't have Longstrider. You feel like it wouldn't make that big of a difference because it's only like 3 feet. No, I think it's 3 meters, so 9 feet. Which is still quite a bit of movement. But you really feel it when you don't have it. And the mage armor. He's an evocation wizard, I have him as. Normally I tend to go abjuration.
You sniffing where you ain't
I was
ought to be,
looting
friend.
things and somehow Lazel's getting
Take
yelled at
that
for it.
nose. Bloody booyah! Ah,
I feel like he's never been this aggressive about it
you
though.
learned your lesson?
She's just like, really dude, you're yelling at me?
Power courses
Lazel definitely would not indulge in that. She would be like, no, I'm just going to, yeah, get the Inky intimidation. Yeah, that's very along the lines of, perhaps I'll take something from you. Suggestions? Yeah, that's... Oh god, a 1? Really, Lazel? I'm gonna give you one more try. I'm not using all of her inspiration on this. It's a 5. You should be able to get this easy. Really? 2 in a row.
Let's get to it and see what shakes loose.
He's not intimidated whatsoever. He's like, you're just a frog lady, I don't care. Where even is he? All the way over there. And you focus on Lazel. I guess she was kind of the closest to you. Hello, sir. Just kill this guy. There was a lot of misses happening, so I skipped most of the combat. There was like 6 misses.
Where you ain't ought to be, friend.
Your war paint is very purple, lady. I kind of like it, to be fair.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
And not worth rolling for. Ooh, we have a barbarian. You keen on dying? I'm happy to help. Yeah. Feels like something I would 100% say. 17's really solid. We got this in the bag.
All you'd best take is this warning. Yeah?
So go now.
Step
So I
lightly
think they're
round
yelling at us because we came in the back door and didn't speak to any of the guards. So technically we're not supposed to be here. Even though they would technically have no way of knowing that. Can I just like throw you at someone else? No. Of course I can't throw you very far. Oh, here comes someone. No, you're just gonna stop halfway down the stairs. Come on, you can come down. Come on. Dude, come on, I know you want to come down those stairs. I'm running out of patience. I'm just gonna throw her. Screw it.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed.
I do like her design.
And in kind.
Yeah, we definitely need to swap Lazel to a Dex build. Like, we need someone who's actually, like, getting good initiative. That's also another reason why I really like the mix of Monk and Cleric. Because it lets the Cleric use Dex for everything. Which is awesome, because then, again, we're getting decent rolls with initiative. we'll use this, because I think that gives them disadvantage on attacking us. I'm definitely going to use a rage for this. This is against multiple opponents. Oh, that's the only thing I can do. Let's move you up here. Oh, that's right. We already used your action. Do we have a healing potion for you? Because you were, oh, you have some in your inventory. She's not doing too good. She's the only one. Well, I guess Lae'zel took a little bit of damage from the acid. But, somehow Gale, the squishy one, was the one that took none. Oh, that's actually a huge radius. That's actually really nice. Yeah, we'll do that. Good job, Lae'zel. I'm really liking Arcane Archer, honestly. It's doing pretty good. Let's get you out of the acid so we don't have disadvantage. And yeah, we can Ray of Frost. 88% with advantage. And we missed, of course. Thanks, Gale. Oh, that was a big hit. Yeah, let's see if... See, Gale? Even Shadowheart's hitting more than you right now. That's unheard of. It is nice that, like, even though she's ranged, she still does decent melee damage. Well, I guess the rogues still do anyway with the sneak attacks. Yeah, we're all just missing. Oh good, we have advantage. Nice. Alright, let's go into the next fight. Hello! I'm just hitting them. I'm giving up on throwing people. There's really no point in throwing. It does, like, no damage. It's good for, like, grouping people up or throwing them off cliffs. Of course, we're summoning a warg. You know what? I'm gonna throw you at her. Because you have no HP, so this should kill you. Nice. And do a little bit of damage to her. Oh good, Lae'zel's not in range of the warg. Let's do the Seeking Arrow. Yeah, 33% Seeking should hit. I don't think you can miss. And we'll move you back a little bit so you're not focused, and we'll give you full health. Alright, Shadowheart, can we take her down? Because I'm pretty sure if we kill her, the warg disappears because she summoned it. No, we just kind of have to go around Tav here. Can we jump over the warg? To the other side? Oh, yes. Perfect. Now let's Guiding Bolt her. Disadvantage. Oh, nice. Shadowheart's actually hitting her stuff. Alright. I think this is going to be the last thing we do today. I might go down and grab the waypoint that's down here just for the XP. And then I think we're going to wrap this up because this is going on long enough. Yes, me here. Hello. Oh, we're passing so many of these checks. Like, we're actually rolling really well overall. I know we've had a few bad rolls. Like, we did get those double ones in a row with Lae'zel. But, like, honestly, not bad. Yeah, we'll call her out for lying. I don't know you, lady.
We're supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good
Oh, was I now?
Some advice. You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed.
And then she
an
threatens
apology
me.
at the ready.
Very pleasant old lady with blood all over your shirt.
Bloody hell. She just disappeared.
No, I don't think there's really any way to save these guys.
Fireworks out of her backside for
I think
all
even
care.
if you, like, knock them out, if you long rest, they wake up and go and run and kill themselves anyway.
Sister, Marina.
And I am
She's-
not taking on
well,
those
She was in a bad way after her husband
sheep.
died.
Started saying
right
weird
now.
things, like
I'm
How
blanking
she
on
was
their
gonna
actual
bring him
name.
back. Next thing she's gone looking
Red
for the hag.
caps.
Of all the stupid things
They're
to do.
disguised as
And
sheep.
we haven't seen her since. And no good
Yeah,
ever came from
that's...
dealing with a hag.
I like
None
that
of
they're
this
very
matters,
upfront
right?
about her, like,
We need
actually
to
being
get
a
her back
hag.
and fast.
They're not just calling her that because she's an old lady. Yeah, I can go grab her for you. You can actually trade. Nah, you have nothing to trade, though. Yeah, I'll go bring her home. Lae'zel and Shadowheart both like, why would you do that?
Way I'm leaving Rena to you.
We have more pressing matters.
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now come on.
Like, Lae'zel, you were upset at me for walking away from the owl bear. But then as soon as we have an opportunity to kill something else, you're like, nah. Oh, there's a Asterion boar. I'm not even gonna bother with that, though. Oh, they're just walking through traps. I don't think it's possible to save them because I think we get stuck up in this conversation. I am electing to not pay any attention to the swamp. I want it to be pretty for, like, at least a little bit. Because it is really pretty to look at. And I prefer looking at the sheep. We'll go this way, grab this, and I think we're going to end this episode here. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.